Our next guest is a traditional country singer-songwriter known for a number of hits on the Texas charts, and he's gearing up to release a two-part album with the first. It's dropping November 7th, titled Barstool Therapy. Finally, getting him in the studio, Jon Wolfe. It is good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Boy, we have a lot to talk about. I know you've been in town a number of times. You've played, of course, the Opry. As you said, that had to be incredible for you to take that stage.
Yeah, you know, the Grand Ole Opry, and you start in country music, I mean, that's the big bucket list item. So I've been fortunate enough to play the Opry a few times, and it's great to be back here in Nashville and talking about new music.
Yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. I do want to let people know, for those who are in Nashville, are going to be there tomorrow night. You're going to be in town. You got to check this guy out. He's going to be playing, I say Eric Church's place, Chiefs, it's called. And it's the neon staple, I
Eric's
guess,
house.
The house that Eric built, as we like to say. So a little background on you. Oklahoma born, right?
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit about yourself. You kind of come from an ag background.
Oh, yeah. I'm born in northeastern Oklahoma, a little town. Born in Tulsa, but raised in Miami, Oklahoma, a little town of 10,000. We were talking earlier, my entire family in Missouri, they're all farmers and raising cattle, and so I had that exposure early as a kid. So, you know, I've grown up in a small town. I mean, that really, I'm thankful for that, you know. Drank out a lot of water hoses.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm all right.
And you're still alive to talk about it. Getting through, you know, again, you and I were talking about the fact that you kind of got into commodities and trading, and a lot of our audience, of course, is what we talk about.
Yeah.
But you were in the oil sector.
Yeah, you know, I went to Colorado State University, and that's actually the ag school in Colorado. Got a finance degree and started working for British Petroleum on their oil trading floor in Chicago. So I was around a lot of commodities traders, and it's an exciting business. You know, I think I had the country music bug. So I used to play for my college buddies, a lot of college parties and that kind of thing, but sort of thought I was going to go down the path of being a full-time commodities trader for the rest of my career, but got transferred to Houston, Texas, and discovered Houston beer joints, and I ended up leaving my job in the commodities world and dove into country music.
Hence the name Barstool Therapy.
That's right.
That's where we come with that one. Man, congratulations on the video to this, too.
Thank you.
You know, we talk about a cold one, really kind of solving the problems. You did a great job, by the way, of acting. Have you done that before?
You know, I'm getting into it. I have reached out to Taylor Sheridan and all those guys and say, I'm available if you guys need anybody. I have a lot of fun with that, and we have a guest on that video, Uncle Laser. He's an up-and-coming comedian. So we had a lot of fun with that, and the title track of the album, Barstool Therapy. I'm not saying you can solve all your problems by drinking a cold beer, but sometimes it helps. And I think the idea is just, that sometimes we don't need to take ourselves so seriously.
Well, this is a guy who has his own tequila, so of course you're going to have a song called Tequila Cowboy, and I love that. And bringing on your buddy Randy Rogers on this, I love Randy. Tell me about this one.
It was so cool because, you know, my wife and I live in New Braunfels, Texas, which a lot of people have heard about New Braunfels, the hill country. Especially this year, there's a lot of tragic floods out there in the hill country, but it's a great little community, and Amber and I live in New Braunfels. There's other country singers, Wade Bowen, Randy Rogers, Parker McCollum. It's kind of a little hotbed, and so I had my co-writers in town with me, and I called Randy and I said, hey man, would you want to get together and write a song with us? And it was so cool seeing Randy Rogers pull up in your front driveway with his guitar, and you know, we like to write about things we know, and so we both love drinking tequila, so that's where we ended up with Tequila Cowboys.
But great stuff. You know, we're unfortunately out of time, but I said to this man in the green room, I said, your songs sound like they've been around forever. These classic traditional country songs. It is so good. You guys have to listen to this album, again, out November 7th. I Don't Drink Anymore, listen to that one, and good story songs, Jesus and Marianne.
Thank you for that.
I played that song through, I went right back, played it again. I had to find out what happened to this woman. Just great stuff. What
I
a pleasure.
appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on everything. Jon Wolfe, everybody, looking forward to that album again, November 7th.